When you're talking about Manchester United have more options up front than Chelsea, yeah, totally agree with that. But I actually think the firepower Arsenal have got may even just edge. Manchester United, I think in Lacazette and Aubameyang, that's a proper goal threat. That.
So Leicester comfortably over Chelsea to finish third?
Yes, comfortably over Chelsea.
Okay. Comfortably over Chelsea.
Comfortably over Chelsea.
Just to recap what we all had. Chelsea, a lot of 6th and 5th place finishes there. I actually think they might drop out of the top 6.
Oh my God! Wow!
What a joker.
Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Oh.
Manchester United Football Club won't make the top 4. The end. ESPN's Ian Dark predicts which team will win the Premier League and who finishes in the top 4. Look away, Manchester United. Premier League predictions. Respond with yours. Top 6 in relegation. Man United 5th.
How can you finish 6th, lose Herrera, sell Lukaku, and not replace them? People talking about United trying to get the top 4. I think the top 6 will be a struggle.
I'm still scrapping Ollie. If it were up to me, we'll go through the same cycle next season, in my opinion. And the way we ended the season and last season just isn't good enough for me.
So having the best form in the last 14 games isn't good enough for you. Having the best defensive record in the last 14 games isn't good enough for you. Having an 18-point swing, fighting back from a 14-point deficit from 3rd place isn't good enough for you. Bruno Fernandes' signing on form isn't good enough for you. Mason Greenwood's progression, goals, isn't good enough for you. Anthony Martial announcing himself as one of the Premier League's best number 9s isn't good enough for you. Rashford, who people like you consider the championship player, people like you call Trashford, scoring over 20 goals this season, isn't good enough for you. Ollie having a bad start and turning the season around and finishing in 3rd from an improbable position isn't good enough for you. The problem is with Man United fans like this, they're never going to be happy. If we win the league with 80, 90 points, there'll still be something to moan about. Do you know why? Because they're not real Man United. They don't really support Manchester United. They are Liverpool, Chelsea or Arsenal fans acting up.
Just a reminder to Man United fans. You bought Dan James for 15 million, Wan Bissaka for 50, Harry Maguire for 80, and Bruno Fernandes for 55. Total spend 200 million.
This is the Chelsea fan, the team who since Pep Guardiola joined Man City have spent more than they have. And the only reason Chelsea didn't spend big money was because they broke the rules and were banned.
A Premier League record 14th penalty of the season ensures that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Man United return to the Champions League. 66 points is the lowest ever Premier League points total to secure direct entry to the Champions League group stage.
Crimea River Duncan Castles. We know we started the season poorly. We know we were not in great form from September through to January. Nobody's denying that. But we pulled it back. We turned the corner. So you can keep your fake compliments. You can keep the salt. Man United are on the way back. Real Man United fans are celebrating the progression. Keep the salt coming because it empowers us, bruv. The fundamental facts of the matter remain. Ollie turned the season around. We finished with one of the best defensive records in the league. In the last 14 games, we're one of the best goal scorers in the league. More clean sheets in Europe this season than any other team. Over 38% less goals conceded in the Premier League this season. Are we the finished article? Absolutely not. Have we progressed this season? Absolutely 100%. We are now back in the Champions League. Big signings will come in this summer. There's Europa League football to look forward to. The progression and the growth of Mason Greenwood, Rashford, Martial is amazing. The potential growth in partnership between Bruno and Pogba is absolutely astounding. And we've still got young players like AWB who have been treated like 28-year-old stalwarts. These kids have got so much room to grow. I'm excited about the future. Real Man United fans the same. Thank you, Ollie, for what you have done. Big shout out to Frank Lampard as well. Everybody wrote you off. Everybody said that you weren't going to make it at the highest level. Everybody said, well, a high percentage of people said you weren't going to make it anywhere near the top four, and you come up trumps as well. Today, Manchester United and Chelsea shocked the football world, and let's just bask in that glory for a moment.
When you're talking about Manchester United have more options up front than Chelsea, yeah, totally agree with that. But I actually think the firepower Arsenal have got may even just edge. Manchester United, I think in Lacazette and Aubameyang, that's a proper goal threat. That.
So Leicester comfortably over Chelsea to finish third?
Yes, comfortably over Chelsea.
Okay.
Comfortably over Chelsea.
Comfortably over Chelsea.
Just to recap what we all had. Chelsea, a lot of 6th and 5th place finishes there. I actually think they might drop out of the top 6.
Oh my